Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Spamster Sam here bringing you another Master League episode with Zenit St. Petersburg as we bring you the final month of the season. As we have a few games for you in this episode today. We've got back-to-back games against Juventus, we've got 3 games in the league, and I've got a potential Champions League final if we can make it past Juventus, and we've got the Yuri Zirkov, a testimonial game. Will Zenit have to park the bus in a semi-final against Juventus? Ronaldo and Dybala will be a threat. A place in the finals? Oh, just not yet. Atletico push Zenit so far. Can Edmondson do it and raise the bar? So first game of today's episode, we have a very interesting game. We've got the first leg of the semi-final in the Champions League against a very tough opponent in Juventus. Now you may notice from the starting lineup, I'm not playing my completely strongest side because there was a few players that did need a rest for this game. So I've gone for a slightly weakened side in this tie, but hopefully it will still be enough to hopefully see off a very strong Juventus side. But of course, old players like Dybala and Ronaldo, so they're going to obviously be a threat. So we'll see what goes on in this game. But as you may notice from some of my earlier episodes, I would normally pass you over to the players commentary team. But as it's the last episode of the first season, I decide that I'm actually going to be doing the commentary for this episode. So hopefully you will enjoy my commentary this time. So I'm not really expecting too much from again our Zenit side. Juventus are the stronger team on paper, so we'll see what happens in this game as we get things kicked off here. Get a little bit of early possession, see if we can build up anything early on, see if we can catch Juventus out when they're caught napping or maybe they're not quite ready. But we'll just keep in hold of possession, see if we can work anything. But that's not great because Matuidi's just come in and put Juventus through in on goal. So hopefully we can stop this here. It's gone to Ronaldo, has a quick shot. It's saved by Kurskov. But here we go, we might have an attack here, little 1-2 between the strikers. Oh, too much from Corcoran. Let's see if we can move an attack here. That's a good through ball in. And he's finally got it. There is the lead. We've taken it. It's Corcoran with the goal. He was very in form a couple of episodes ago. He's managed to get in on the axe. He's managed to get the first goal of this tie. And hopefully we'll be able to keep this lead. A little through ball in there. I'm not sure there's Juventus defence is leaving him open, and you shouldn't really be doing that because he's just going to take that chance, and he does with a nice goal. And see if we can build on this lead as we put once again another attack. Oh, here we go, Ben Yedder just trying to get Corcoran in again. That's a great save from Perrin. Very close. And here we go, just before half time. It's not a great goal kick here. Do we have another chance? No, Juventus are able to keep this one out this time. But it would look like we have a little bit of control on this game. Juventus not giving us too many issues. They were getting a few chances very early on, but we keep this half-time lead. And here we go into the second half. Juventus will be trying to get a away goal into this. It will be very unfortunate if we concede a away goal in this, as this is going to be a very close semi-final. But here we go, this might be Juventus' chance. Ronaldo with the shot. It's saved from Kurtzahov again. He's not going to be happy with that one. And here we go, second half, we make a change up front, but Juventus on the attack here. And that's again another Ronaldo chance, but he still can't find the back of the net. And here we go, Juventus still piling on the pressure. Another shot again, but Ronaldo still can't find the back of the net. He's not going to like that. And here we go, very close to the final whistle. Can we keep this first leg lead? Yes, we do. Somehow we are able to keep the lead, and we have the very slight advantage for the second leg, which we will see during this episode. And now we turn our attention to the league, so I'm not going to show all the highlights in this game. I'm just going to show you the goals, as there is a lot of games in this episode. So there we go. There is the first goal from Kuzayev, who has a little bit of celebration. I don't know if he's trying to mock Ronaldo there, but there we go. There is the little C Ronaldo celebration there. But that's not the only goal, as we managed to get a second goal in the game, and that is how it finishes. We managed to beat Arsenal 2-0 with Azmoun getting the second goal. So hopefully that will be helpful for our push, for hopefully we can get second place. We're very close with Lokomotiv and Spartak Moscow, so all the results, all the wins will matter if we want to make sure we get that second place. By no means should we underestimate them, but they'll crumble if we manage to score that first goal. With that in mind, I want you to bring your A game right out of the gate. Play hard until the final whistle, never give in, and take the fight to them. And there we go, strong words from the boss, Edmondson, trying to rally up his troops to make sure they can see this result over the line against Juventus. We take a trip to Juventus in Turin as we go to the Allianz Stadium to face again once a very strong side. So we'll have to put our very top performance in this game. We have more of a stronger side this time, as we was able to rest a few of our backup players this time. So you see Corcoran and Juba, the usual front two, are starting in this game. Juventus have their usual names on the pitch. They've got the likes of Dybala, they've got Ronaldo, of course, Tisler, I believe it is. I'm not quite sure who he is. I believe it might be a legend. That's not quite, the name's not quite right or something, but we'll see how this game goes. So this is a very crucial game. We're one step to getting a very unlikely Champions League final. One of our opponents would be either Arsenal or Bayern Munich, so hopefully we'll get the easier out of the two, but we've got to get there first before we are trying to think of potential Champions League final opponents. So here we go, Juventus starting things off with a little bit of early possession, and here we go, this is the first attack of the game. Oh, that wasn't very good defending, and Dybala hits it just wide, but they're not done here yet. Ronaldo getting through in on goal. He manages to get his goal. He had so many chances in the first leg, but there we go. Ronaldo gets his goal. He goes off celebrating. He wanted that more than anyone else, and that is not a good start for the Zenit side, as we're going to hopefully need to at least score another goal because Juventus won't be done here. So yeah, there we go, Ronaldo celebrating with his goal. We take a look back at this replay. You can see a little bit hold up play. Ronaldo's through in on goal. The defence split apart between them, and Ronaldo's just going to take that chance. He's going to gobble it up, and there we go. Juventus take a very early lead in this game. So see what we can come back with this. Now we move on to the 33rd minute into the game. Juventus keeping hold of the ball, but that's not good clearance. It's gone straight to the Zenit striker, and there we go. A very unfortunate goal for Juventus to concede. And that man, you do not want to give that man any time or space. It's Artem Juba. He is a goal scoring machine. He is the ace in the side. He's managed to get a very crucial goal in this game, and it's a goal we very so much needed. And there we go, Juba gets the ball from Erikin. He's going to take his time, he's going to pick his spot, and he gets it past Szczesny, and there we go, we take a very slender goal, we take that away goal we needed. And here we go, coming to half time now. Juventus playing it round the back, and they can't do anything before half time, and there we go, we take a very slender one goal advantage. We get that away goal as well, which is very crucial for a game that is going to be very close. And here we go into the second half. Can Juventus work their magic? Can they get a goal they need to get back into this tie? Because we've got that away goal now. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, that's a good run here from Drisi. He's in on goal. Szczesny comes out, but he still manages to finish the ball into the back of the net. There we go. We take a lead into this game, and we get that second goal on aggregate. So Juventus have it all to do now. It was a lovely run from Drisi. They didn't spot him coming in there. It might be due to the fact they're playing Barzagli, who is very old in this game. I think he's like 37, 38 in this game, and Chiellini, so they're not going to be the quickest of centre backs. But there we go. We take a advantage in this game. But here we go. Juventus in the corner, not dealing with it, and it's gone in the back of the net. It's a very unlikely goal. Alexandro with the goal, and he brings this back level at 2-2. So it's all still to play for. Alexandro getting a very unlikely goal, as you can see from the replay here. Ball's played in, it gets knocked over a few of heads, and it falls to the feet of Alexandro. Very unfortunate for our defence, but it's found the back of the net, and we have it all level. So Juventus still have a chance of getting through into this Champions League final. And coming towards the end of that game, we have a Juventus attack coming on here. A little shot in or goal, but it's just wide from another legend possibly. But we have another chance here. Malcolm with the shot, but a great save from Szczesny. He makes sure Juventus still have a chance in this game. But we might be able to bring another attack here. Our lovely little ball in, but again, it's another good save from Szczesny. But we might be able to just play out time here. We've still got that away advantage. We got that one goal ahead in the aggregate score, but we're just seeing if we can manage to pull this win out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And there we go. We actually make it to the Champions League final. An unbelievable performance from our side, and we'll be the first Russian team in a Champions League final. So we'll see who we have in the Champions League final later on in the episode. And we take a return back into the league as we come up against FC Ufa, who are another 5-back team. So, you know, there's not going to be too many chances, but we managed to get a chance here with Azmoun on the ball. He managed to find the back of the net, and we get that one goal we also desperately need if we want to get second, and that is how it finishes with the slender 1-0 win. Azmoun is on quite good form here, so you know he might have a potential of getting into that starting lineup against whoever it is in the Champions League final. So yeah, we'll keep it up. But now we bring you the final game of the league action. We have a game against league leaders FC Krasnodar. Now Krasnodar have already won the title, so they're just playing for fun really. They're just going to show that why they are the champions of the Russian Premier League. So we'll see if we can knock them off their perch. We've got to make sure we get that win, so if we have any chance of getting second still, because Lokomotiv and Spartak are going to be pushing us all the way here. So we'll see what happens in this game very shortly as the teams come out on the pitch. As our next game is the Champions League final, we are going to be resting a few players, so we'll hopefully be able to push them all the way. See Yuri Zerkov playing his last game for Zenit before he has his testimonial. And of course, in the reverse fixture, Krasnodar did manage to beat us 1-0 at their place, so we'll hopefully be looking for some revenge. So here we go, the team's already warmed up, they're all ready to go as we're about to kick off here in what is going to be the final game of the league action. And here we go, Zenit with the kickoff, and let's see if we can manage to get a final day win to leave our fans happy. And we have a little bit of early possession, we have an attack going on here, we have a long range shot, but it's tamely taken by the goalkeeper. And now we have another attack with Zenit on the ball, Piazza on the ball, but it's just wide again. Getting closer, but just getting here before half-time. Not too many more opportunities, but can we get a goal before half-time to hopefully... Oh, this is a nice attack building here. Perfect. Oh, that's a cheeky little finish there, and that is going to be classed as an own goal. Very unfortunate for the defender there, but what a little flick there. But I believe it was Corcoran. Oh, that was a very nice finish. We see that back again. A lovely, well-worked team goal here. A little through ball into Corcoran. Little back flick, and it goes off the defender and in the back of the net. That is very unfortunate for the Krasnodar side, but we take a half-time lead there. Very nice, well worked goal. I'm very proud of that goal from the boys. And yes, we take a lead against the leaders. And here we go, out for the second half. Krasnodar will be trying to get back into this game as they want to leave the league with a win. But here we go, Zenit on the ball here. We play it out wide to Robbie Mack. Gets across in. Asmoon on the ball. It's just over from him. And we get, once again, another attack here. Krasnodar not getting too much hope, but there we go. There is the second goal of the game. It's that guy Corcoran once again. He's providing the goal threat in this game. He gets a very nicely placed header in on goal, and he manages to extend our lead to 2-0 into this game. There we go. A lovely, well-worked goal. And we take a 2-0 advantage over the league leaders. I don't know if they're just taking it easy on us, but we will take what we can get. But Krasnodar trying to work something very late into this game, see if they can get a goal back. But it's a nice save from Kursakov and is cleared. And here we go, very close to full time here. Can Krasnodar get anything back into this game? No, we get a block in there, and that is it. The teams walk off with Zenit getting the 3 points, so we'll be seeing later on if we're able to secure second place. And there we go, the Zenit boys just going around the pitch, just cheering on the fans for their contribution to their performance. Yuri Zirkov playing, who was his last game there, so there you go, Anyakov the captain. So we'll see what happens in the league table after that game. So it looks like Krasnodar were taking it easy. They only managed to score 1 point in the 3 games. We managed to secure second spot on goal difference. And there we go, Arsenal Tula actually were really struggling towards the end of the season and finished bottom. And here we go, there is the team of the year. We only managed to get one player, which was Artem Zhuba. He was the most outstanding player in this The final of the UEFA Champions League is right around the corner. What will you be telling your team before kickoff? I'll be telling them that their chances to play at this level don't come around very often, but I'll also be reminding them that they'll be out there to enjoy themselves out there. Heck, I'd join them myself if I could. Champions League final, an unlikely one. One more obstacle, Bayern. You can tell this will be fun. A battle between Russia and Germany. Will this tie have goals? Few or many? We take a trip to Celtic Park, but which team will be left in the dark? There was a purpose to fighting this far into a long season. Today's match takes us one step closer to winning the UEFA Champions League. Today we're taking that Winners' Cup home with us as champions. Don't leave anything out there and make today's performance one to remember. So here we go, Champions League final time. There is the trophy that is also realistic. As here we go, the team's very much going to get out here. They're going to be very close to this. Surprisingly, Bayern have decided to go for their second choice keeper, Ulreich, rather than playing Manuel Neuer, which is a bit of a surprise to me. We've gone for our very strongest lineup as possible, of course. We're in the Champions League final. In the FIFA career mode I had with Wolves, we got to the Champions League final against Juventus, weren't able to get past them, so hopefully we're going to take one step further this time, as we'll be hoping to get further against Bayern Munich, a very strong side once again, so we'll see how this game goes very soon. Here we go, the players are just finishing their warm-ups. Hopefully there will be no nerves in this team, and hopefully we can play some very good football. But here we go, here is the kickoff as we take the first touch in this Champions League final in Celtic Park. So we'll see if we can do anything good here, but that's not a good start. We've given possession away and Bayern start an attack. But here we go, Bayern on the ball here, and that is not a great start of the things. Barrios with a early foul. He didn't look very confident to begin with. And here we go, Bayern on another attack. They've shot away. And here we go, another shot. It's just over the bar. A very early bit of possession for Bayern as they pile the pressure on. But here we go, Thiago with the shot. He gets the first goal of the Champions League final. It's not a great start for us. But there we go, Thiago celebrates his goal. There we go, Edmondson not looking happy there. The team just allowed Thiago just to have the shot in on goal, and he took that chance and he takes a 1-0 advantage for Bayern to get their hands on that trophy. But we look back at this, played out wide to, I believe it's Coman on the ball. He plays it alongside Thiago. He's open in space and he finds the back of the net, so it's not a great start for us. But we'll hopefully be looking to get things going here. We got Barrios on the ball. He's on the yellow card, but that's not great from Barrios. He's let possession away again, so he's looking very nervous in this side. Might have to take him off in the game, but there we go. There is a second straight away from Barrios' mistake. Lewandowski gets a second. Back-to-back goals. This is not looking good for Zenit to get their hands on the trophy. This looks like it's Bayern's year, so it's not looking very good so far. But, you know, it's still quite early on in the game. It's not even 30 minutes on the clock, but it's not a very good start for Zenit if they want to have their chance of getting a medal at the end of the game. So there we go, Lewandowski getting the second goal in the game as we look to put something together. But here we go, a little chance here with Zuba trying to slot it in near post, but not quite. We get the resulting corner. The ball's played into the box. Can we get something from here? Yes, we do. We get a goal very close towards the end of the game. Drisi getting another crucial goal. He likes to pick up there and again. But there we go, from the corner. Ball's played out wide. Plays once again back into the box, straight to Drisi. He finds his spot near the top corner, and we have maybe a route back into this game. But there we go, here we go, just before half time. We play a ball into the box. Zuba with a very quick shot, a little bit of desperation for him. But there we go, the half-time whistle is blown and Bayern do take their lead into the break. So we'll see what happens in the second half. And here we go, Bayern Munich kicking off in the second half. They'll be hoping to extend the lead to dash Zenit's chances of getting back into this. So they'll be looking for a third goal into this game as they start building possession. But here we go. This might be a chance for Zenit here, just in the middle of the game. He does find the back of the net. That is Azmoun with the goal. He was being very quiet in this game, but he's managed to find the back of the net. He tidily puts it into the far corner away from Ulrich's reach, and it is now level pegging once again. We're doing a little bit what we did against Atletico, but this time just in the single leg. And yes, we've managed to pull back from 2-0 down. We're now level in 2-2. Let's watch that goal back again. There's a nice little through ball. Somehow the Bayern Munich defender can't manage to get his foot on that, and Azmoun takes advantage of it. As you can see there, I was actually making a substitution, and Corcoran now comes on for his chance to get into this game. So now there we go, level. See what happens in this game now. And we get near towards the end of the game. We have potentially another chance here. A nice little through ball for Zuba to get the goal. It's now 3-2. That man, the goal scorer machine himself, Arsene Zuba, with the third goal in this game. Bayern Munich they've just shut down. And there we go. We take a chance and we get our third goal there. A nice little through ball. Artem Zuba looked like he might have potentially been offside there, but he's not. He stays onside, and we get that third goal we need. So we now have potential of winning this Champions League, but it's still to play for. And here we go. There is it. That is the full-time whistle. We managed to secure a unlikely Champions League win. we come back from 2-0 down, and there we go. The boys are celebrating a very unlikely 3-2 win. And oh my god, that was a very close game. We had to take off a very uncomfortable Wilmar Barrios. He wasn't looking very confident in that game, and the tactical decision of Edmondson to bring on Kranovita as Barrios was on a yellow card was a bit of a good decision from the boss there. As you can see, his defence is lifting him up, and there we go. There is the trophy celebrations as Zenit pick up the Champions League trophy. A very unlike one, but that is concluding our Champions League run. We were able to not get defeated along the journey. Only in that first leg against Atletico Madrid was our only letdown, but there we go, an unlikely win. We may have started the season off poorly, but we bounced back. Well done for achieving the new goal we set for ourselves. The downward spiral from the get-go made it a bit hard to bounce back, but there's always next season. Let's get preparations for the new year. Today marks the end of Yuri Zerkov's career. A testimonial will be held for him. So we end up rounding off the episode today with the testimonial for Yuri Zerkov, as we see some of the highlights of some of the goals from the testimonial game with some of the players that didn't feature in the Champions League final. And there we go, there was an unfortunate goal for the second one, a very unfortunate bit of keeping there. The old boys are the made up players of players that are about to retire in this season. But there we go, it goes to 2-1 there. So yeah, we'll be featuring a lot of youth players as well in this game. One player I did notice was a player called Harrington. He did look very good. He was playing a lot of good play when he came on in the second half. And yes, so that will be rounding off today's episode. Thank you very much for watching this whole season if you have done. There is Harrington's goal just there. Hopefully we'll see if the second season will be with Zenit still, or we'll be looking to move on to other teams. So make sure to look out for season 2 coming very soon. Probably will be in the new year. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. There is the final result. It's 5-1 to Zenit. We make sure and we give Yuri a great send off. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.